You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Here we go, my first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
The enchanting sunset over the desert of Phoenix. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And this matchup with the Mavericks is the first game of the NBA's and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Wood.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
On the court for the Mavericks, J.J. Barea is out there with Felton. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Powell in at the 4. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Chandler with the block. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Now here's Parsons, guarded by Tucker. Shot clock at 2. Releases. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Suns third, fifth the Mavericks.
And you know what? These are two of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
Goodwin's checked in for Phoenix.
Move the ball and stick it
Off the pick. And it's Phoenix scoring again. And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from Wood.
You know, and there we have it, the first taste of this young man's scoring prowess, showing he can handle NBA defense.
That's exactly right. I mean, it's the NBA that's going to have to show it can handle him, not the other way around. He's ready.
And that is good.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and He's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
Here's Barea, and Chandler sends it back. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 13. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies. He's with a completely new group on the floor. And here is Williams. He has 7. Wood in at point guard. Chandler out there with John Lure. Then it's Archie Goodwin, and it's Tucker in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to Felton. Lock at 6. And the wing jumper offline.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Wood can't hit. Mavericks trail by 20. Parsons dishes to McGee. Rebounded by Tucker.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And stolen by Darren Williams. Fast break Dallas. And Felton with the basket on the assist from Williams.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so
all right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep them there. You all get a huge pat on the back for the defense you're playing. Whatever approach they've used, we've stopped. Tremendous determination on D. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. All right, guys, I know we got a healthy lead, but we cannot let up against this tougher team. Let's go.
well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. One of the stories here, Brandon Knight getting it done today.
And he just...
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Felton is out there with Darren Williams, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams.
Move the ball. Stick
Wood
it to
passes to Goodwin. Off target with his 3. Goodwin's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Parsons. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's 7 points for Chandler Parsons.
Well, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
Len sets a screen for Freak. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Williams kicks to Nowitzki.
That's a walk.
The fader. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Felton attacking. The 10-footer finds the target.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Freak with it. There's a screen. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Fires, high post. Kicks it out to Parsons. Passes it to Felton. Dallas moving the ball around. And stolen by Price. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And it's Goodwin missing. Got a piece of it. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. It's Williams with the drive. It's hauled in by the Suns. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the 2nd of 2 straight at home.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Parsons. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 9 points for Chandler Parsons.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Move the ball.
Freak with it.
Stick
He's
to
against
what?
Williams. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those 2 things are hand in glove when they work together.
Here's Wood. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Felton against Price. Nowitzki with the screen on Price. There's the pick. Felton attacking. Lots of room. And Dallas again with the bucket.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Glenn a screen. And a wide open look for Freak. From outside off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. In the corner, Parsons with it. Here's the 3, and that one's good. Parsons got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Freak kicks to Price. Clock at 6. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Brandon Knight. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Wesley Matthews checked in for the Mavericks. .35 seconds left in the 4th. McGee sets the pick for Matthews. Good on the 3-point shot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Harris. Wood can't hit.
Which team is he playing for anyway, Kevin? Missing all these threes, he's killing them.
And it's Harris off the drive. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Here's Wood. Misses there. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Brandon Knight. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
Brandon Knight had his A-game working for him tonight. He plays the game at a lightning-fast pace, and we got a serious taste of that tonight. When he puts on those afterburners, forget about it. He's out of there.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.